Okay,
ahead,
yes.
Keek.
So, as we kind of alluded to our last episode, I did a little day trip to New York with my friend Skylar, which was super fun. And for those listening, Charlotte to New York City, it's probably like less than a 2 hour plane ride, maybe like hour 20 tops. And it was really fun. So, in like beginning of January, I knew this was going to be on my bucket list this year was to do this day trip situation because I've heard of people doing it. And I just looked ahead to the spring and I found this date that the tickets were like $45, maybe, like very cheap. And so I'm like, oh, I'm just going to buy it. And then, the flight leaves at 6 a.m. We land at 11:30 p.m. So full day. I ended up just like bringing it up casually to one of my friends at work. And she's like, you know what? I don't normally do this, but like, I'm down to do this. And I was like, okay, go off. So we got our tickets at that time. They like rose from like 45 to 60, but still $60 to get to New York City
Yeah,
is
that's a great
insane.
Yeah.
price.
A great price. So obviously because I'm a planner, I love to create an itinerary. I have had one for weeks and weeks and weeks. And so I just kind of looped her in. I was like, does this sound good? Or what areas do you want to go to? And she was pretty chill. She's like, I've done the touristy thing. So anything but like, you know, oh, how was I going to say that?
Times Square.
Times Square. Thank you. I was like, what are like the
Yes.
touristy things? Yeah, Central Park, whatever.
Statue of Liberty.
Statue
yeah.
of Liberty. So instead, we did like a Soho, Lower East Side Dumbo moment. So essentially, we
Love
landed.
a Dumbo moment.
Love a Dumbo moment. It's actually so cute.
Maybe
but we
I'm
landed,
a Dumbo, but I don't know what that is.
No, that's
Me
fair.
neither.
I don't
Absolutely.
know why you would. I guess if so. In New York, there's obviously other boroughs, but there, if you walk across the Manhattan Bridge, Dumbo is like the area like right when you cross over it from like the, I guess the peninsula over to actually where like. Okay, now I'm like blanking on like how New York is, but there's Manhattan's like covered by
you're
water.
one day there, you didn't memorize
Yeah,
the layout?
shush. Yeah, I really
How
should.
dare you.
Essentially, it's across the bridge. Is like a little
Okay.
area called. It's just a cutesy little area. But we landed in LaGuardia, and there's a free shuttle that takes you from the airport to like a certain subway stop. So literally for public transportation, we just bought one Metro card, like two ways, and it was under $6. I think it was like $5.60. So mind you,
Whoa.
we have the flight $60, transportation under $6. Because we went in one way and we went out one way. We walked the whole thing.
Okay.
I think we calculated 25,000 steps.
What?
I think I got more steps in that day than I
Wowza.
have in like an entire week
Wow.
lately. So I was
honestly.
like, I'm on my feet. At one point our feet were hurting. But anyways, my itinerary included Soho, walking around Soho, which is like a nice, it's kind of like the bougie part of New York City. So it's just kind of fun window shopping at like Balenciaga. And like we did go into Louis Vuitton because why wouldn't we?
Duh.
A
And
couple
you
things.
tried to
There was a
act like you blend in or
Supreme.
whatever.
Oh, for sure. I mean, me walking in with my like clothes straight off the plane, yeah, and my big old bag. They're probably like, this girl's about to steal some stuff. So there were eyes. I mean, the way that they have all of these stores have like their security is actually insane. It is a tight ship that they run. But anyways, window shopped, got a bagel, sat in the sun, and just ate our New York bagel. That moment alone, I was like, I could be happy now. And that was like in the
Yeah.
first like
That's like
hour.
a movie moment right there.
It's a movie
Mhm.
moment. And we're just like looking, and everybody's going to like the local bagel shop and going back to their apartments or like walking their dogs. And it was definitely a moment of like, oh, I feel like a local, I guess. So that was fun. We did shop around a little bit, and then we I knew I wanted a coffee, I wanted a bagel, and a pizza. That was like, the classic things when you
Yeah.
go to New
Yeah.
York. And oh my gosh, the coffee that we had, so good. They don't do any like specialty syrups in there, or if they're like a good coffee shop. And so it's just like their homemade simple syrup,
I
and it's just
love
like in case
that.
it's just like the right amount of everything.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And so walking around New York City with that hot cup of coffee, insane. We ran into like we honestly had the best experience with people in New York, which sounds shocking because a lot of people will be like, they're so rude, they're just, trying to get through life and you're kind of in the way kind of thing. Honestly, most of the people that we ran into or like I asked questions to, so sweet. I mean, it probably helped that they were like, it was like 70% store clerks who were trying to sell us something, but everyone was so nice. They were like, give us your $1 million for this Louis Vuitton scarf thing, that I don't have. But even when we were like walking across the bridge, took some cute pictures and had this slice of pizza. We were sitting next to just like this lady sitting alone, learned that she had lived in this area called Dumbo for like 20 years, recently, or got married, moved to something crazy. Like, I think they lived in Japan a bit, but now they live in the UK, but she's from New York originally. Just like her whole story
Whoa.
intrigued me. And we're just both eating our New York sliced pizzas in this little, like, I don't know, this tiny restaurant. And it was just a moment and it was cute. And so I like look back and I'm like, that was kind of fun to just have little pockets of conversation with people and their stories. But yeah, anyways, all in all, it was great. I mean, on the back half, we were definitely exhausted. At like 8 p.m., we were like, oh my gosh, get us out of here, because we were just like so tired. Mind you, our flight was at 6 a.m. So we had to be at the airport at like 4 or something.
And you probably just
So
were
it was,
like
like,
craving to have
early.
a spot to sit that was just like comfortable, that you were just like,
Oh,
I just need to like
yeah.
rest my feet.
For sure. So it was like combination of like being tired, walking 25K steps, and then like getting back super late. But it was still worth it, I would say. It's fun. It's fun to do something new. And then, I mean, most people were like, oh, you were only there a day? How does that work? And I'm like, listen, I don't know. You just go to flights.google.com, select this same inbound and outbound, and then see what's there. Anybody can do a day trip. Oh, the fun thing too was obviously we walked on the plane with just our bags, like just our purses. And there was a group of 4 friends who did the same thing. So we saw them on our flight back. Yeah, we were kind of talking. We're like, are you just going for the day too? They were like, yeah, which we could kind of tell because they, again, were just in their like sling purses, crossbodies, whatever. And we saw them on the flight back. And we're like, how was it? We're kind of like touching base at like
That is
when we
so
landed
fun.
at
What are the
Hugo.
chances?
Yeah, right. I know,
That's
it's very
really
cute. And
cute.
they were all like a vibe. When I tell you, like, they look like they should have been from New York. Like,
they probably
looked like
tried
they just
really
fit in.
hard to make sure they looked like it, though. You
They
know what I
probably
mean?
did.
And they're
they
probably saying the
succeeded,
same thing about
so.
you.
Hopefully. I wanted to look like a New York girly. But anyways, coffee, bagels, pizza, that was a highlight. And then going with my friend was fun too.
Did
But
you hear
yeah,
anybody
I'm all
say
for day
like,
trips.
move over? Like, did you hear anything like that?
Nice. Nice. No.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking it.
Okay, no, but I did overhear a lady on the phone. She was probably like a 70-year-old lady, had like a cheetah coat on. She was fabulous.
Yes, was she smoking?
Smelled like cigarettes.
Please tell me she was smoking.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. Yes, I'm sure she was. She definitely was on the phone with somebody and had that like Jersey, New York accent.
I think I could
but
die.
That was kind of it,
I think I could die after
yeah.
I had that moment.
Yeah, it was quite amazing. Me and Skylar were both like, oh my gosh. We were kind of like, wait, can you stand still? Like, give us the tea.
Yeah.
Like, what's
Yeah.
happening? Because I want you to keep talking. So it's funny
That's
that
funny.
you asked that.
That's so
So
funny.
that was a good interpretation of what they sound like.
Thanks. I've been working on
Yeah.
that. I've been working on that one.
But walking.
Work on that one more.
I know that one was good. I'm actually like really embarrassed. Which
No.
kind of segues into our main point this morning, you guys.
Oh yeah.
This morning, I don't know why I always shout some random timeout that has nothing to do
Well,
with the time that we record. But like it's 7
maybe
o'clock.
they're listening in the morning.
Good morning.
Right.
7 p.m.
Good morning, good evening, and good night.
Good night.
And tomorrow.
Hello and welcome to It's Been Forever podcast. My name is Casey.
I'm Kiara.
And I'm Meredith.
That was great, you guys. And I'm
Yeah,
just
thank you.
I'm just gonna carry on from what I was just saying, which you guys is a great segue of how I was really embarrassed about my accent. Today's topic I'm really excited about. It is things that are embarrassing for no reason. Yeah, literally not.
I'm so excited for this. Guys, buckle up,
So
please.
I saw, was it a TikTok? What was it? Was it a reel?
It was a reel that you sent.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we're just so active on those things. I don't even know what I'm setting half the time. I do want to shout out the creator because we're essentially stealing this idea.
We're
and
creators, so
So his name is the real Caden Bowler. No idea who he was. Randomly just popped up, but he just was like, things are embarrassing that shouldn't be embarrassing, and so we're like, hey, that's a really like good idea. Let's go off of that. So we're all coming forward today with our lists, and we don't know obviously what each other is saying, which is always really fun. And
can I shout someone else out?
Please.
With this?
Oh, do it.
Okay, so you know Maddie
Maddie
Yoder,
Yeah.
who sent us an email. She a couple years ago, 2021, her and another gal, Xandra, they came with my family to the beach, and we had a whole discussion about this exact topic.
Really?
Oh,
that's
crazy.
Yes,
funny.
but I don't think I was in that conversation because I was talking about it with my mom today, and I was asking her like what she thinks, and she was like, you should reach out to Maddie because I remember talking to her about this, and we made a list, and so I reached out to Maddie, and she sent me that list.
That
and it
is
that's amazing.
so good.
That's incredible.
Oh, I love
Okay,
that.
I'm
I
super
feel like
pumped.
this is just another form of like social anxiety.
Oh,
Right.
totally. I mean,
Like,
how
usually when we
comfortable are
do-
you with certain
Totally.
things?
Correct.
When we do some of these things, I kind of sometimes have a hard time coming up with things. This was cake.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed constantly.
You're like,
I will
I
say
have
this
lists
wasn't
for
as hard
days.
as some other things that we have
Okay.
done.
Well, for me, I'm always embarrassed. I'm always anxious about what I'm doing.
Yeah,
So
that's
this was awesome.
So funny.
I'm excited.
That's so funny. Okay, let's just launch in, and I'll start because I just am talking right now. Okay, number 1, asking people where their bathroom is, because now you know,
Wait, that's good.
you know that I'm gonna go like
Take a dump.
take a dump,
potentially.
and like automatically, like I don't care, like if it's just pee, like you're gonna go poop. That's just
yeah.
and like and I have to ask you, and now everybody knows, like, oh, where's Casey? Oh, she just went to the bathroom. Now everybody knows that I'm going to the bathroom. Like that's just so embarrassing. So
Yeah.
And you try to be as quick as you can.
Oh,
'cause you don't
yeah.
want them to think it's poop.
Right.
But if you're too fast, then they're like, did
Did she wash her hands? Did she wipe? Like ew.
there's a medium that you kind of have to
There's a
ride.
happy medium, yes.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, there you go.
I'll go ahead and go next. This one, it might be just a me thing, but
Okay.
for some reason, going on a walk by myself. I'm embarrassed.
Really?
Totally a you thing. Yeah.
Embarrassed. Okay.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Mhm.
Like if
Yeah,
I'm going
okay.
for a walk and I don't have my dog with me or I'm not pushing a stroller, it's like,
Oh.
why aren't you running?
That's so funny.
Mm.
That's
You know what I
so
mean?
Because you
funny.
typically have other responsibilities, essentially.
But if I'm going with my dog, or it's like, oh, she's spending time with.
Like
this
she's doing
thing.
something. Like there's a other purpose
Yeah, yeah,
besides.
yeah,
There's a
yeah,
purpose
yeah.
other than like, oh, she doesn't have any friends. No one would go.
She's just walking
Oh
around.
my
But yet,
gosh.
also, I want to preface all of this. I never think this when I see someone else.
Yeah.
It's just you.
Totally.
It's just
true.
me.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's true. All of these are just like personal
Yeah.
embarrassments.
Yeah.
Nothing projected on anyone else.
Well, maybe I have one that is, but
Oh, okay. I'm intrigued.
it's not that big of a deal, but a little bit. Anyway.
Okay. Okay, mine first one is walking out of a store without buying anything.
Oh,
It just feels
Kiara,
like when you
that's so
like have to
good.
go in and do like a lap, and then you're
Mm-hmm.
like, thank you, and you just have to feel like you have to like make eye contact with them, be like, thank you so much. I was just looking. I'm just looking.
Mhm.
You know, just that feeling of like
Mhm.
not actually getting anything, and that happens to me a lot because I go in stores constantly. Like I was
Yeah.
just saying, the Louis Vuitton store.
Yeah.
Why would I even think
You're
that
like,
I would buy
actually, I'll be
anything?
right back.
Yeah. I need to go ask my sugar daddy for some money real quick.
You're like, how late are you open
Yeah.
today? That's
What are your hours? Let
okay.
me
I'll be
know.
back.
Like you just look at the door when you leave, and you're like, okay, that's good to know, and you like
Right.
point
I'm
to
gonna
your
come
friend,
in
like,
specifically 15 minutes after, bang on the doors, and be like, dang it,
Yeah, oh,
tomorrow.
You put this on hold.
That's
Put it on hold. But yeah,
funny.
that's awkward for me, walking in and then like right back out.
Yeah. Okay, my next one. This is kind of an obvious one. I think this is pretty universal, at least for women. You know, when you're getting like some sort of examination, whether it's a pap smear or like, you know, when you're having a baby. And you got to take your undies off and like your bottoms, and then you have to set them off to the side, and they're just sitting there in a chair.
Wait, that's actually
Yes,
so
that's
funny.
and actually,
that's so
yeah.
niche
And
and
then-
good.
There's no tea.
I know.
Yeah,
I keep
niched.
saying niche, but niche. As soon as I said it, I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna look at you because I
Yep.
know. I know.
We talked
so
about
niche.
this. You also still say laptop, even though
I
you're
know.
29.
Some
but
things they're just
Yeah,
repetitive.
that's just
and
so
then-
anyways, underwear, yes.
Anyway, yeah, don't look at my undies. And I try to hide them and fold it like perfectly so you don't even know that I have any undergarments, but you know.
The walk back after it's your turn bowling.
Oh,
Always bad.
Oh,
Whether you get a strike or a gutter ball, the walk back, bad.
I mean, really,
Yeah.
that's just like your runway. That's just kind of what you got to think of it. You turn around and you give
Oh.
a show. That's kind of what
But that's the hard part is like, I don't want people to think that I think that they're looking at me.
Yikes. Wow.
Hmm.
You've dug yourself
Okay.
I
a
know I'm not
psychological-
alone in this. Other people said this
Okay.
today too.
Okay.
That
This
I do
was a
see what you
common
mean.
thing.
I went bowling recently and I get it.
You know what I mean?
Like, I
Even for
get
other
it.
people, you can tell they like kind of put their head down and walk back.
Yep.
Walk with pride next time. You walk with pride.
Wow, conviction.
Here I am.
Everyone, if you feel convicted by
Walk
that,
with pride
walk with
alone.
pride. We're proud of
Walk
you.
with pride.
We're proud of you.
That's actually great. As you should. My next one is chasing after a ping pong ball. Like, say
oh
you're
my
playing,
gosh, that's
playing
so
anything
true.
with the ping pong ball, and it's like, oh, I don't really know where it's going to next, and it's just like, awkward, and you have to like crouch down and like.
and then it
You might
hits
not
your
get it the
hand and
first
you
time.
miss it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just awkward, and I hate it, and it's embarrassing
that
for
is
like
so
no
funny.
reason.
That's such a good one. Okay, people seeing my feet in their home. Like, get your feet out of my home. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel bad. Like, it's my house, so
I
like
just feel
whatever.
bad.
It's my feet. But like, if I go to your house and I take my shoes off and like there my feet are, like, gross.
There, my feet are is.
And so I like hide
hilarious.
them. You know what I mean? Just like sit on
They're
'em.
like kind of
Like,
getting cold
don't.
and sweaty.
Yeah,
Because you're thinking about them.
Sure. Yeah, but I don't want anyone to see. Like, give me a blanket.
Don't
Let me cover.
don't
'em,
know I have.
you know?
feet. Yeah.
Okay, selling things on Facebook Marketplace
Absolutely.
kind of feels bad. They have that button now of like hide from my
Hide
friends.
from friends. I was
That's
just gonna ask.
funny.
Kind
I
of
didn't
funny.
even know that.
They do.
Do you sell
Hide
on Facebook
from friends.
Marketplace?
Not often because of that.
Okay.
Actually, I thought of it because today I was cleaning out some stuff in our house, and I had these like plastic drawers that I had in my classroom that I used then for like flower pressing, blah blah blah. But that I was
Ooh, I forgot
was
about
like, oh,
that
I
journey.
should sell those. I know, LOL. I should sell these on Facebook, and then I was like, I don't want to go through all of that, so I texted my one teacher friend and was like, hey, do you want these? They're free.
You're so
Honestly,
funny.
you can have them.
Literally,
Just take
I'll
them.
avoid
What
the
were you gonna
payment.
list them for?
I got them for like $70.
Oh my word,
Oh,
you could have
shoot.
made like a buck off of that.
But they're also like plastic. They're not very nice. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think
Mm,
I'm fine in giving them to a friend who
Okay.
can use them. So.
Okay. Yeah.
that's very kind of you.
That
to be
was really
honest.
nice.
Yeah, I'm very gracious.
Very
Oh.
gracious.
Let the record
girl. Just
show.
a gracious,
Ah.
gracious girl. My next one is when you're at your phone at a red light and then you don't realize it turns green and you look up and like no one's honked yet, but you feel like you have to make up for time. So you like skirt away, you know what I mean? And you're like, phone is down so far away, 10 and 2, and you're like going
Yeah.
like 90 and a 50 just to like make up for the person behind you that like kind of wasted a minute of their life.
Mm-hmm.
I get daily secondhand and firsthand, mainly firsthand embarrassment from being in the car for whatever reason, but that is a constant. I'm just like not paying attention. I'm like, oh, and then I was like, how long was it green? It's like no one was honking. No one
Or
was like,
any left-hand turn
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that you have to
Yeah.
like wait a little
Yeah.
bit, even though it's like I know that if this person was here, they would also have to be wait, but I feel like they're mad at me.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah. I totally
Yes.
agree with you there.
100%.
Yes.
That's funny. Okay, this one is like eating disorder, old triggers, but you know, it creeps
Oh,
up every once in a while. Like when you finish your meal in front of new people. Like you go to a
No, I get
restaurant
that.
and then like you finish
Okay.
your meal and
Okay.
you're like, oh, okay. Hey.
Especially if they don't finish theirs.
Right. And they're like, can I have a to-go
Like
box?
licking
And I'm
the
like,
plate
oh,
clean, and they're
sorry, I
like,
was starving and I ate all my food.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I actually was giving my body what it needs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Sorry, I literally like want to get my money's
That's a
worth
good
of my
one.
food.
That is a good one.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
anyway. But it's also like kind
That's
of
a good one,
embarrassing.
Case. That's funny.
There's like you're like literally scraping your plate. Yeah. Anyway.
There
You, like,
comes
find
a
out
point
a
at the
lot.
end where I have like one bite left and I'm just pushing crap around.
Right. Or I'm like intentionally
Waiting
eating
for them
slow
all
to
finish
because I'm
so we
like
finish at
I'm
the
like,
same
wiping the
please
floor
hurry the
with
F
you.
up.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Eat faster,
my
guys.
gosh.
Oh, that's
Why
so
are you guys
funny.
eating slow?
Especially if
Literally,
it's,
I'm
like-
starving. Can you eat,
Right.
please?
Right. Well, like, we came to a restaurant for a reason.
Right.
Yeah, come on,
Like,
chow.
quit
The
messing
reason is to eat.
around. Chow the
Mhm.
frick down. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, again, this one might be a me thing,
Okay.
but so okay, we were gifted a very nice stroller from a friend.
Okay.
Like I'm just gonna go ahead and say the Cadillac of strollers. It's very nice.
Wow.
Especially when Lainey was little, I loved using it
The cat.
constantly everywhere.
Okay.
I was so embarrassed to use it in the grocery store though.
Why?
Why?
Well, I just felt like
Oh, that's
I think
the
it's
thing.
just the thing of like it stands out. You know, why aren't you using a
Okay.
cart? Why don't you put the car seat in a cart? Well, this stroller is so nice to push around. I'm only in here for 3 things. I don't need a cart. I'm gonna use my stroller.
Oh, okay.
But for some reason, that specific thing I felt embarrassed by.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Okay.
gonna empower you. You're okay. And honestly, every time I bring my stroller in, everybody helps me.
That's so
Aw,
sweet.
nice.
So
I've never been
Look at
helped
humans
once,
being
but
humans.
you're okay. You're all right. You use
Thank
that
you.
stroller.
thank you. Well,
I
this
just
is
don't want-
kind
I
of
just
just
don't
me
want you to be
feeling a
sad.
little
I know,
invalidated
Casey's
in my.
actually just like
I'm fine.
encouraging you.
I just
I'm
hate that
fine.
for you. I guess is all I'm
I
trying
kind
to
of feel dumb
say.
saying mine.
No,
No, don't feel
no,
dumb.
I'm not trying to
saying
make you feel
yours.
dumb.
Not
I
at
just
all.
I feel sad for that. Just makes me sad. I'm just sad for
Oh.
you. That's all.
She wants you to not be embarrassed.
Which is easy
That's
for me to
all.
say a million years away from you. That's
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I just want you to be. I'm just proud of you. I just want you to be.
Thank you.
She's just proud of you.
Thank you.
And that's so sweet.
Okay, I'm not gonna make
okay.
you feel that way. No, that wasn't my
Okay.
intention, but I'm gonna stop.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Just know
I'm
I'm
okay.
like in my head. I'm like, I'm for you. That's all.
You just
Thank
want
you.
the best. Which
I
is
think
so
I
sweet.
I feel a little like oh, that's dumb.
Okay,
They haven't
You know
been
what I
I'm
dumb.
so
mean?
sorry. That's not what
But
I meant.
I know that you don't mean that. Yeah.
Hey, this is a good.
That's okay.
This is
Sorry, we
a
can
good
cut this part
conversation.
out.
Oh no, we don't need to cut it. I
This
think
part-
this
No,
is.
I don't care.
I think this is great for people to hear because
Yeah, I
it's
think
this
so too.
is like true. This is like what's actually happening. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll leave it. It's fine.
And I'm gonna hard pivot
Yeah.
to
No strollers or
my
okay.
next one. No strollers. Checking the mailbox and it's empty.
Mm.
That just feels so like I've done that so many times coming after a walk and I'm like, oh, there's gonna be a mail for sure. Maybe it's a bill even. I don't care. Opening it, nothing. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Shut it and walk back up my
That's
driveway?
incredible.
Which I guess is what I will do. But that's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
For
It's
no
okay.
reason.
funny.
No mail? Okay. Fishy.
No mail, no one loves you? Oh.
Yeah. Bryce put on he always puts on my Birkenstocks and goes and gets the mail. And he one time went down with Mira in the Birkenstocks, went and checked the mail. There was nothing in there.
love
And then he just had to march back.
I love it.
I love
love
That
that.
was really funny.
Oh.
Okay, taking
really good.
off your sweatshirt in public, like your pullover has to go over your head, and then it's like
Yep.
and you're like trying so hard to keep your shirt down.
Yep.
Even if
Yeah.
it's like not coming up, you feel like your entire shirt came off.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good one. I
It
feel
is.
that weekly because I wear a lot of sweatshirts. So yeah.
Okay, this one was especially in school, blowing your nose in class.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
the
good one.
worst.
Go in the farthest
The
corner of the room.
worst.
Yeah.
Blow that thing. My next one is getting out of a booth at a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
So embarrassing.
Yeah.
What do you
the,
mean I have
like,
to scoot over
slide.
12 times just to get in the middle?
And if you're in shorts, your
No.
thighs are probably sticking.
For
Ow,
sure.
I can feel it right
For
now.
sure. Like I can feel that like booth burn.
And that like
Don't like
sweat, wet.
Yep. Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh. So embarrassing.
When someone asks you to like Google something and you have to type it in and they're watching over your shoulder as you type.
Oh,
and you just
God
always
forbid
mess
And
you
then
up.
you
misspell.
forget how to
Yes.
type and spell and everything, and then you feel pressure. And
Yep.
I was gonna say, yeah, God forbid you misspell or anything.
Yeah.
Which is always what I do. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, what are you saying? Can you put it in actually? Because I do need to Google it, but you tell me what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good case.
Meeting someone. Oh wait, yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Meeting someone's parents, but as an adult.
That's good.
You know,
That's
like
a
that
good
just
one,
feels kind
yeah.
of like childish. But
Yeah,
I'm
it does.
28.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Are
is
you
my
like,
mommy and
Hi,
daddy?
Mrs. Johnson?
Hi.
Hi, it's great
Can
to
I
meet
come for a
you.
play
I
date?
really like your daughter. We're really good friends.
Yeah, I like your daughter. Can we play together?
Can I have a
That's
sleepover?
funny. That's a good one.
Wait, that's such a good one. Oh my gosh. My next one is asking for a suggestion at a restaurant and then picking something completely else.
That's so good.
It's like when they're like listing out their like heart and soul, like this is what I would totally recommend. This is my favorite one. And you're like,
that's
oh,
so
and like, so I'll have a side
funny.
salad, and they're like, why did I tell you that
is
then?
so funny.
So
It's really
embarrassing.
good.
And I always have to be like, I'm so
Yes,
sorry, but
yes.
like, no.
I
thank
have done that
you.
more times than I care to admit.
Oh,
Thank you for
same.
memorizing that, but pass.
Correct. Yeah,
Not-
yeah. You're
not
giving
right
me the
now.
special right now, but no.
I have two more, so just heads up, you guys.
Great.
Okay. So this kind of goes back into mirrors, but doing any bodily function in front of people, like if I have to cough, like it's
Yeah.
just gross.
Kill me.
Like I know I can do it into my sleeve. I can sneeze into my sleeve. I can cough, but like gross. And then specifically, I'll just put a little bullet point on this one. When you have to yawn in front of someone and it's such an inappropriate time, so you try to do the closed mouth thing, but then you make the ugliest face in the world, like
I
Trying
know
to yawn.
exactly what you mean.
and it's just like
That's good.
I don't want you. I'm not tired. I'm not bored of what you're saying, you know. But like,
what you're saying matters, but I'm
and like,
exhausted.
but like I can't hold it in, and your mouth's like
so
almost open.
funny.
But yeah, that's just horrible.
Probably will happen to me later tonight. I'm gonna see how much I can like hide it.
During this recording.
Yeah, during this recording, I'm gonna try to
Well,
like hide.
thankfully, it's audio only.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
that's
kidding.
true, man.
I made a horrific face just even displaying that, so I'm really glad. Let's definitely
I'm
not clip
crying.
this.
That's actually going to be the
Listeners,
clip this
be
week.
No, it's
glad.
not.
Dang it!
I already was
Dang it.
embarrassed enough by last
No,
week's
it's
quip.
not.
Quip.
Quip.
Quip. Last week's quip.
But I can't talk, so great.
Oh my gosh.
The first week that I start doing the clips, I just totally roast
Yeah, totally
Casey on
roast
that.
Katie.
No,
I'm like,
it
thank
was-
God that wasn't
It was
me.
actually really
It was
funny.
It was good, though.
I was proud of
It
you.
was
I was proud of you. It was a good
Guys,
clip.
go to our Instagram and look back at our last week's clip because it's
Yeah.
If you
gold.
haven't, anyway.
Oh, so
Right.
When someone knocks on the bathroom door when you're using the
Oh
bathroom.
my god, kill me!
I hate
Literally
that.
kill me.
I
Literally,
hate that.
because I
I'm
don't know about you guys. What do you say?
Yes.
Sometimes I'm like, yeah,
I actually say nothing. I can't.
okay.
But then they try to come in because they think
then you're
no
like,
one's in there.
they're like, no one
actually-
said anything.
hello?
I'm actually pooping. Thank you.
I'm
Oh
turtle
my
heading right
gosh.
now. Please leave.
I really need to focus right now. Thank you.
1 second, please. And then when it's like 1 moment, 20 minutes later.
Oh, I know. And then you don't hurry because like you
sec.
They're
can't.
I'm like,
standing.
don't-
they're
Oh.
always standing out there. Then
You
Oh,
open the
yeah,
door and then they
especially if
look
it's
at
a
you and
single
give that like
stall.
awkward smile, and you're like, just don't look at me.
Yeah.
like we don't have to interact.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
That's a good one.
I
Are
think
you next,
it's-
Mare?
I think
just
that
went.
was Mare.
Yeah, you're right. That was you. Why did I have a
Mare, are you gonna go
blank
or not?
moment?
I'll
There,
twice.
go again. Clearly, okay. I mean, this is just a classic one. Like realizing you've been walking behind someone for far too long, and then you're like, I have to slow down now. Like
Mhm.
I do not want them to think I'm stalking
Yeah,
them.
totally.
Like that happened to me recently at the airport. I was like looking at my phone, and you know where you're just like kind of aware in your peripheral. I'm like, we are
In sync.
headed in the same direction.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like the Spirit Wing is like far away. So this is a 20-minute walk. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to slow down, or you're gonna have to speed up. or else
Pretend
this
to
is
like
gonna be
look
just
at something
weird.
really quick to like get off.
Right,
Yeah.
right, get
Mhm.
off. And then like sometimes somehow like you kind of like find yourselves there again. You're like, did I walk that like that fast, or are you
You
just
are
slow?
kind of a
Because
quick
now,
walker, though. You're
I
you're
am
quick. You
kind of
put the
quick with
jets
it.
on.
quick with it.
Yeah, I do.
I'll even say the same with, I don't know if you guys have this in like larger cities, but driving wise, I
Oh.
always end up like following someone.
Totally feel the same way.
Yeah, and then
Totally feel the same way.
I'm not gonna lie, I fully have made a different turn, a scenic route on
Oh,
purpose
I have
for
too.
that.
Like
well,
what's
Kiara
over
does that
here?
to like not get pulled over. Also,
Yeah,
right.
she's dodging the police,
Mhm.
which also
Literally.
my mom is genuinely
I
concerned
know.
about your
She
fine.
DM'd me.
I know
a couple times.
That's crazy.
Yes, Gina
Yes.
has said something. She's like,
She
"Here, don't forget
screenshot
about
it
your
and sent it to
fine."
me, and she said, "I just can't help but say
That
something."
is so funny. That is
No, it's
And then
actually
she told me
so
today,
funny.
and I made a comment, and like I'm telling you this was not all malice behind your back, but I said, "At what point do we start a GoFundMe? Am I right?"
She really is like, Kiki's got to like get with it.
I'm just
That
saying,
is actually
Tomorrow is
hilarious.
April 1st.
You're right.
Mm.
You're right.
It's
You are
time, Kiara.
correct. It's time. And I have the money, so like it's time. It's just
Okay.
annoying. It's annoying. Anyways, it's neither here nor
That's
there.
Okay,
so funny.
so this
Moving
is my
on. Last
last one, and I'm gonna keep going with the airport theme, which Kiara, this
Okay.
doesn't apply to you because you're TSA pre-approved. But
Oh, I'm probably not
when you're
embarrassed.
going
Okay.
through security and you have to take your shoes off, and you decided to wear shoes that you have to tie, and then you're grabbing all your stuff out of the bin, and there's people behind you, and you're trying to tie your stupid shoes, and then you just try to put them on really fast, and then you don't tie them, and you walk away, and your shoelaces are flopping all over the place, and you're just trying to get out of everyone's way, and you're sweating. Okay.
That's a good one.
Yep.
It is. I've
It
even
is,
done
no,
that.
genuinely, and I think that is a shared experience.
Yeah.
I would hope it is. Honestly, if you're not stressed out at the TSA line,
Right.
you're probably a jerk.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
How are you moving through life right now?
Yeah.
I would love to know.
I
Are
will-
you think you're better than me?
I will.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, walking it.
I'm just walking
Hey,
here in my no shoes
not
because
the
I'm in TSA.
accent. Back out again.
hey.
Gotta take my belt and my jacket off.
Hey.
Let me tell you what though, even TSA pre-check, if you have boots on that like might go off, you still have to take them off. And that happened to me the last time, and I was like, oh, I thought I could leave them on. They're like, no, they're boots, so you have to take them off. And I was like, and they were tall boots, and it did take me like too long to take off, and I was like, dang it.
Funny.
This
And
is
the
like
whole
why I
point
have
of
TSA pre-check.
Yeah.
Literally. So it was even more
Yeah.
embarrassing. Everyone around us was like, oh, okay. And I'm like, listen, that's what they said.
That
so
is so funny.
it was even worse.
That's really tough.
A hard life I live.
Hard life. Is it me? Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, putting change away at the cash register, but there's like people behind you and the cashier's like waiting for you to
Oh,
finish
absolutely.
putting your like
I
change
mean,
away.
that's why I've given up on
Yeah.
cash altogether.
Honestly,
I'm not doing
Apple
that.
Pay.
Yeah.
Apple Pay, you guys.
Absolutely. I'm so scared to like shovel my crap back in my stuff.
Oh, same.
Just take all my. I'm just gonna run
That was-
away.
Such a discreet line. Shovel my crap back in my stuff.
Shovel it in.
Out of context. Literally what? But you know,
No, like literally what?
What is that?
I don't know. But you know,
I don't know.
you know.
I'm walking here.
I'm
I'm
walking
Hey,
Oh, okay. A little
Oh
Three
my
Stooges moment.
gosh.
Whoa, I'm
Oh my
sweating
gosh.
actually.
This is not the hot seat. Not today.
Okay, I have a couple more that were some like friend. I texted some like friends and they sent
Yeah,
some.
do it.
Okay,
Can
do
I
it.
like rapid
Do
fire
it,
those
and then
quick?
Kiara wrap
Okay.
us up.
Oh, sorry. Did you have one more?
I have a couple more too.
She
so
can
you
do
go.
the same
okay.
thing as you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Using an umbrella.
Okay.
Okay.
Your windshield wiper speed being too dramatic.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, totally.
Getting happy birthday sung to you.
Where do
That's
I look?
a good one.
Where do
That's
I
a
look?
good one.
Like, what do I
And
do?
you're just like, hee hee. What do you do with your hands?
Yeah. And
And
then
there's-
do you sing? Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
There's
Mm-hmm.
a family that we like hang out with frequently here, and they do like big birthday parties for other kids, and they do the "Are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 3?" And then when you get to your age, they go like "Are you 20?" And like I dread when it's like
Wait,
me
I have
because
literally
it takes so
never
long.
heard of that.
Have you heard that?
No.
I haven't either,
Yeah,
to be
it's
fair.
really fun
Like
for
I
like kids
get
because
it,
it's
but,
like, "Are you
Maybe we stop at 5.
It's gonna be like really
Maybe we
short.
stop at
But
5 and we
yes.
don't do it anymore.
Yes, for like all the adults, they get to 3, and then whoever's birthdays is like, "Are you 34?" You know, like they're like, "Okay, that's
Dang.
enough." You know,
Yeah. Wow, I've never heard of that, and I hope it never happens
Yeah.
to me. I pray that doesn't ever happen to me.
Are you 99? It's like, oh wow, this has been going on for ages.
Okay, I have 2 more. Wearing brand new shoes.
Oh, okay. I actually
that's good.
almost wrote that one because then
That's
it's like,
good.
Really?
That's
oh,
a
I
good
love your
one.
shoes. I'm like, thanks. They look really clean. Well, this is the first time I'm wearing
They're
them.
brand new.
Yeah.
They're brand new.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
then
good
the
one.
last one, wearing a helmet when you're like riding bike.
Oh.
To this day, straight up, still have never worn a helmet.
Day.
Yep. Okay,
Oh.
actually, I do have one more. My friend Sarah, her husband said, "Walking downhill as a man."
Oh my! Wait, that
Like,
would have been funny.
swinging those. Yeah, absolutely.
Swinging those arms.
That's-
looking
that's
so
a really
good
awkward.
one.
Yeah.
That actually would have been funny, like man versus woman. Like,
What embarrasses
Those-
them? Oh, I asked Noah, and he
Yeah.
literally couldn't think of any. And I was like, "You are just the least anxious person I've ever
dang,
met."
he really
Bryce,
makes your life
Bryce
just
did
not
help
embarrassed.
me with a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so
Dang.
funny.
We balance each other. It's great.
The
There you go.
balance. The balance. Okay, let's see. Walking in the wrong direction and having to turn around.
Ugh,
That's one of mine.
That
Hate
one's
I
that.
hate that.
Getting out of a pool. Only buying tampons and going to a cash register and just holding them.
Oh, yeah.
Just like that feeling of just like holding tampons.
No,
I
they
love that
tampons.
feeling.
Holding tampons. And then my last one is walking to the nail salon and telling them what you need because they're like yelling at you and they're like, "What do you want?" And you're like, "S&S with tip." And it's just like you're just standing. That's how it feels like in the New York vibe. Like you're just yelling out this name and then you're just like waiting off in the corner. And I feel like that's embarrassing every time I do it. But however, they have the nail salon I've been going to for a couple years. They like now know me. So
they know
like,
what you want.
They know Big Apple Red, which is what I have right now,
Big
which
Apple
is the
Red.
best.
Well, like Big Apple, like New York.
Well, like New
Big
York,
Apple,
you had to
exactly.
get it.
Like, you
That
had
is
to.
kinda
You're
why
going
I
Big
did
Apple,
it.
New York.
You
Yeah, yeah,
were walking
yeah,
in
yeah,
New
yeah,
York.
yeah,
You were
yeah.
walking and you wanted
Apple
Big
nails.
Apple.
Oh my gosh. I cannot.
Stupid.
Stupid. Oh, that's
That one kind of hurt my throat. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Ooh,
okay.
I'm gonna
My
take a
pits
break.
away.
I'm gonna take a
Yikes.
break.
Yikes, yikes.
Are we ready for the mood to come down a little bit?
Yeah,
I think we should.
bring
It's
it
like
down.
way
Okay.
screwed up.
I have a
Oh, never mind.
What?
Sorry. All of a sudden, I thought it wasn't recording, and I got so
Oh.
scared, you guys.
Oh, that would have been
But
bad. That would have been bad.
They readjusted this, and so the recording's in a different spot than where it normally is.
guys.
I thought I was.
that would have been bad.
Can you?
But no worries, we are.
imagine?
No worries.
It's
I've been
literally-
looking at it in the top
I'm
left.
Yeah,
literally
so one of us would have seen
so
it, right?
Scared.
Yes.
I can't even
Yes.
believe that. Okay, I'm gonna try and calm
My heart is
down.
pounding.
You know, like
Okay.
really embarrassing.
For our Mavericks on the Mood, we are going to have a competition. I've been really liking competitions lately. I just
oh
love
boy.
Love
pitting
'em.
you two against each
Well,
other.
and she's
okay?
kind of been wiping
Clearly.
the floor with me lately, so I really need to
Thank
avenge
you for
myself.
acknowledging that. Thank you
didn't
for
want to.
acknowledging
Shape up
that.
this time,
I
Case.
know.
Okay.
Oh boy,
This
I
one-
have 2 on the board at this point.
I'm going to. You guys should probably get a paper and a pencil for this. Actually,
Oh,
do you have one
my.
around you?
No.
Good to know.
But
There's
like,
literally a journal right beside me.
Okay, maybe go
there's-
grab one quick.
Okay.
Okay, for a Mayor brings down the mood. You guys got a pencil.
Yeah.
You got a piece of paper.
Got
I'm
it.
going to spell an Irish name, and you have to tell me how it's pronounced.
Oh, this is
That
actually so
pronounced?
hard because
is
Saoirse
gonna be
Ronan's
fun.
name is insane, and this is gonna be
Honestly,
bad. Okay, I'm excited.
this is gonna be really hard.
This is gonna be
okay. Okay,
Okay, cool.
we're gonna start off with this name. Okay, I'm gonna spell
Okay.
it, and listeners, do your
You
best.
almost said
Yep,
it.
listeners, do your best to visualize this. I'm so sorry we don't have this on a visual platform. We're maybe trying. Okay,
Yeah.
AOIF.
Hold on,
Okay,
holy
I'll
moly!
repeat it. I'll
Calm down.
repeat it. Okay,
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
O
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
F E.
Yeah.
that sucks.
All right, you both just kind of guess
Okay.
because I don't think you're both gonna get the same thing.
Okay.
What do you think, Keek?
Effie.
Okay.
Ew, that's so
I
good.
don't
That's
know.
probably real. I don't want to say mine now.
I don't know.
What do you think,
I don't
Case?
know. Say it.
A O I
don't know.
F E.
Oife.
You're both wrong. It's
Okay.
Aoife.
Oh.
Aoife.
Frick. This is going to be really, really difficult, but it's okay.
What is that face case?
Aoife.
Mira
I'm just gonna
walked
say
in.
that's a face only a baby could love. Hi, baby girl.
Hi,
Oh,
baby.
sweetheart.
Hi,
Does she still smell like baby?
Oh.
Lainey doesn't smell like baby anymore. She smells like
She
sweaty
does.
kid. Oh, that's
Well,
tough.
she's still, she still breastfeeds, so that kind of
sure.
helps them stay in
The
their
hormone-
like little
yes.
innocent baby. What are you doing in here?
Lainey played outside with the babysitter the other day, and I could tell she smelled sweaty.
We're almost done.
Could tell.
Okay, I'll feed her at like 10 minutes tops.
Yeah.
Tops.
Okay, next one. This one's kind of long. Get ready. I'll go slow.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
A O I B H I N N.
You think I could remember how to pronounce the one we just did,
Yeah, it's
so I
the
could
same
know how to
three
Three
start?
letters.
I know. I wrote it down. Ha 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 ha.
You
how to
did. That's
pronounce
a
it.
little cheaty.
How?
Because like
I have a pen and a paper.
kind of a little cheaty.
It's kind of smart.
It's
exactly.
It's kind of cheaty.
No, it's not. You go first then.
No, because now I don't remember, and you're gonna remember, and I'm gonna look Dumbo.
I'm gonna get this wrong, Case. I know it.
Okay.
I'll just tell you then. Do you want me to tell you?
No,
Okay.
this is for people's entertainment.
I'm going to spell it again
Okay.
for the listener. AOIBHINN.
Okay. Bin.
Okay.
Just your reaction, you immediately knew. No. Keek, what's your guess?
Eben.
Very close. It's actually even.
Ah,
With like the V sound. The BH makes it
man.
V.
Because the last one was
No, it was
Effa.
Aoife.
So
It was
AOI.
Aoife.
Oh, Aoife. Oh, shoot. Man. So I could have gotten it right.
Well, you didn't say
Dang it,
V.
that's
You said a B sound. It's a V sound.
Oh, true.
It's even. Like even and odd numbers. Okay, here's the next one. This one
Okay.
is insane. Okay.
Oh, don't
Okay.
even. Okay.
C A
Uh-huh.
O I M as in Meredith. H E.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I say it
Okay.
again?
No, I have
Okay.
it. Your turn to go first, Kiara.
Okay. Chemhi. I'm
For the
winging
listener,
this thing.
CAOIMH.
I know. Okay, I'm adding a letter in there because I feel like maybe it could have, I don't know, could have fit, but I'm locking that in.
Sure may.
You both are absolutely dead wrong. This one, and
I
you know
knew
what?
it.
You
What
had
is
two
it?
options. This one has two pronunciations depending on the region. It's either Quiva
What?
or
How?
Kiva. So far we're at 0 and 0 points.
Okay, where is the Kiva in that? I just have to ask because
Okay,
there's an M in
sound
it.
is
Use-
nowhere near that.
They use anything but a V to do V sounds. What do you
They either use
mean?
BH or MH.
Okay, that's actually good to know. I'm just gonna write that down because apparently we
Okay.
can do that. Okay.
I think this one's a little easier. We're gonna bring it back down to base
Okay.
level. Okay, ready?
Okay.
CILLIAN.
I think I
CILLIAN.
Killian.
That's what I was gonna say. Only because that's like the prophetic. Not
Yeah.
The phonetic.
What is that called? Phonetic.
Prophetic.
The
The
prophetic
prophecy
Killian.
fulfilled.
Actually,
That's a
the name
prophetic way
of
to say
Killian
it.
means little church, so it could be prophetic, and it is Killian. So
Okay.
good job. You both have
Oh,
1 point.
Killian. Yay.
Praise the Lord.
Okay, that one looked more like it could be.
It did, and then I
Like,
got scared.
what
I was
it
like
says.
double.
Okay.
I was like second guessing myself.
I
Okay.
know. That's literally what I wrote down too.
Okay, how many more do you guys want to do? I could do 5 more. Do we want to do 5 more?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
This is funny. This
Okay.
is good.
All right. N as in Noah. I-A-M as in Meredith. H.
Okay. Oh wait, I went first last time.
Oh, frick. Okay, I'm going to lock in Nima.
Okay.
Neov.
Casey? What did you say?
Neov.
What?
I'm going to give it to you
That
because it's
actually-
Neve. And that was very close.
Yes!
Neve.
Okay.
Yes.
Dang.
Remember the MH and the BH
Yep,
make
I
a
remember because I
sound.
wrote
Yes,
it down
'cause I
because we
wrote
can write it down.
Dang,
that was
dang.
pretty
See,
good.
you can write
I'll
stuff
give that one to
down. Aw.
Thanks.
Dang.
Okay, next one. SIOBHAN as in Noah.
Shabuzi. Just kidding.
Stupid.
Casey's
she,
not
she
even.
hates you.
She's paying no
I'm locked the
mind.
frick in right now.
I can tell.
I'll say it again for the listener. SIOBHAN.
Frick. Chauvin.
Okay, Kiki.
Why does that sound like it really could be it? Siobhan.
Kiki, you were close. Siobhan.
For real?
Siobhan.
Siobhan. I don't know if I should have gotten that, but okay. Wait, so I'm trying to like match the okay, the SH.
Siobhan is what that one was.
Okay.
Saoirse's name is on here, but Casey mentioned
Don't
that
do
one.
it because I
Okay.
know
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So I'm skipping that one. Okay, I have two more.
Okay.
All right. This one's okay. FIADH.
What the frick?
FIADH.
DH is crazy. Fida.
Okay, Casey.
Fed.
This is difficult, Mare.
What did you say?
Fed.
It's Fia.
Huh.
You don't pronounce
It's
the D at all.
What is the D?
Fia.
Oh my
Fia?
gosh.
Fia.
I hate that.
What the frick?
I don't like that.
Okay, this
Okay,
is the
another
last one. Okay.
Oh frick. Okay.
This one you have two ways depending on the region, okay?
And we have to give. And we
Okay.
have to give 2 ways.
Okay.
I love
yeah,
that. I love
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Love
We
it.
have to.
Love
and
it.
we have
Love
to.
it. Love it.
All right, ready?
Yeah, yeah.
PA, you'll get a point for each one you get right. Yep. PAD
Mhm.
RAIG.
Okay, sorry, I lost.
PAD
Mm-hmm.
RAIG.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What?
Okay. You go first because
okay, just
last
maybe
one.
What?
give me.
She just said-
Give me a second.
She just
How
clearly
about
said
I
she does
pronounce
not get
one?
it.
I pronounce one. You pronounce one.
I
I
don't
pronounce
either.
one. You pronounce
Okay.
one.
Oh frick. Okay.
Again for the listener. PAD RAIG.
And you know,
If you
you're
know
really
it,
throwing us for a loop because you haven't given us a
clock
P
us in.
yet or a G.
I know. Is the
These
T
are in
silent?
alphabetical order, so
Oh, yeah. You little
But you
freak.
said Siobhan.
Yeah, you said S.
oh. Maybe they're not alphabetical order. Just kidding.
Okay.
Well, they
I
were
was like,
until
wait,
they weren't.
C N.
The A's, yeah, they were until they
Yeah,
weren't.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Google AI is
Yeah.
fooling me.
RAI.
PAGRAI. Or sorry, PAD.
Because it looks like
RAIG.
Padraig, but I know for sure that the hell that's not. You know, it's not Padraig. Frick. Padre. As one.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I
yes,
love
your
that
name
laugh
matters.
afterwards.
I know.
All right, Case, what's yours?
I'm going to say RAIG is like a ray.
Para.
All right. Kiki? Second one?
Okay, my second one. Okay. I'm going to say the P is silent, and it's Adre.
That's such a good guess, but nope.
I'm weak. Okay.
Five, 4.
No. Quit it.
It's just too quiet. This is
Quit
a
it.
podcast.
No.
Or audio.
They're thinking too. They're helping. They're helping.
All right.
I'm giving them
the
time.
listeners are listening.
Padraig.
Okay. Erea. That's probably not right.
What?
What the frick?
Where
I
did
don't
that
know.
come from?
I like that.
I
Your
don't know.
2 options were Pawrick or Pawrig.
Dang, it's
Okay,
kind of similar to
That's
the
not
actual
fair because the
spelling.
A before was
That's
making
not
an
spelling.
E
So
So
sound.
I've noticed
I
that the
agree.
D, when there's a D, it's kind of just doesn't really make a sound.
Right. So I ignored it.
Pawrig.
I didn't use it. I crossed off the D.
That's good. As
Thanks.
every
But
celibate woman
obviously
should.
not good enough. Okay.
That's hilarious.
You're funny.
Wow, so we sucked.
So maybe the
I'm pretty
A,
sure
if
Casey
it's
had-
second, makes a different sound than if it's first.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
the
just try-
AOI makes the long E sound. E.
Oh,
So I wrote
it's
all
the
of these
AOI
AOI
specifically.
together.
Okay.
It's a vowel team,
AOI.
if you will, if we're going into phonics.
Okay, and then just the A itself would be
Oh,
E.
not phonics again.
Okay, because like
No.
I was like looking
Paw.
back at Neve, like the one that I kind of got right, E, but I did A instead of E.
Neve.
What was the? How do you pronounce it again?
Well, it's
Pedro?
Neve. What?
I
Pa-
said
Pawrick.
Padre.
It's like Patrick, but very
Oh.
not. Pawrick.
Pawrick.
It's like your paw named Rick. Pawrick.
okay.
I wish
This
that you
just
had.
validated
What
that I
language is
don't
this? Is this
understand.
Celtic? If it's Irish?
No, it's
Great
English.
question.
It's. I think it's English, but like they probably have a completely different like phonetic.
Well, whenever
way of
I was
saying
in
stuff than we
Dublin
do.
for that summer, and I couldn't understand a word anyone was saying. What language? Oh, I'm gonna Google it. Oopsie. What language?
What language
do
is this?
the Irish speak naturally?
Why did you add natural?
Name it in an origin.
Gaelic.
What language?
Naturally.
Gaelic.
No, do you guys
Gaelic.
ever get
What do
that?
they speak
when
just
you
in
when you
nature?
type with your thumbs, it's different than when you voice text. Do you know what I mean? When I voice text, I'm like, what am I trying to say? Okay, it's Gaelic.
Gaelic.
Gaelic. Okay. This actually sounds correct. Like I have heard that before.
Which is a Celtic
Gaelic.
language. So also Celtic, I guess, but don't know what the difference
Okay.
is. English is the primary language used in Ireland. Irish is one of the 2 official languages of the Republic of Ireland, with English being the second. So Irish Gaelic.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know. That's just what Google AI said.
I mean,
Now I have Irish
just
Gaelic
like
in my
any
prayer journal,
region,
so
you
that's
know,
fun.
you got your stuff. You
Hey,
know.
yo, you think you're better than me because you speak Irish Gaelic?
Yeah, you think you're not.
I'm not even gonna
Aoife?
try here.
Aoife?
Nave.
Aoife?
Nave.
I kind of like that
Neve.
one. Neve.
Neve was crazy.
Nave.
Aoife's kind of cute.
Yeah, but
Actually,
No
kinda
one
like
could-
that.
no one
but
could
what
read
the
it.
Frick? I mean, I
No
wouldn't
one
spell
could
it
read
like
that.
that.
that's the thing. Like, I had a spelling I
No,
really
no,
liked
no.
for Laney, but I didn't use it because no one would read it as Laney.
What was it?
It's just
Well,
what it is,
yeah.
but without the Y. Laine. People would say Lane.
Oh, I straight would have
yeah,
said
they
Lane.
would.
I had a
myself.
preschooler
You're
in
right.
Kansas.
What did you think about putting 2 E's?
Oh, I didn't, but
Or
I
is that
always
too
feel like
many
that's a little
E's?
like, just do a Y.
Too much. Like,
Mm.
oh my gosh. Like, too
Yeah,
much.
you
know what I
mean?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do get
Name
it. Yeah.
E.
Just do a Y. Make it easy
Yeah,
to spell
okay,
for
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I do know a Laney that doesn't put an E after the N.
I have seen that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a
Cute.
LANY, like the band
Mhm.
I enjoy.
LANY.
That's kind of fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what you guys
Wow,
think?
but they are not Irish.
Yeah.
So.
No, I don't know. I don't know them. I don't think I've heard of them.
Saoirse Ronan, what are you
No.
doing?
Saoirse. Hey, well, thanks for playing along, you guys. Well, if you played
Yep.
along, that was tough. Honestly,
That was tough.
Super fun.
Did Casey win?
creative
That
and
was
2 to
random.
1?
difficult.
I
I think she did, to be honest.
I think I did.
Because we kind of tied on the
Gosh.
one,
Yes.
and then you.
I
got-
really needed this. I really needed
You
this.
did. It was a
Glad you're on
tough
the
win,
board
and
here.
you fought hard. So
What I will say though, I think the ones that I didn't get worse than
Okay.
Kiara always had
Okay.
like a pretty
Excuse
solid
me?
answer. No, I'm saying you always had a solid answer.
Oh.
Mine were like
Sorry, you're setting up a compliment.
honestly, you guys were
Mine
pretty
were
good.
like-
You were thinking about them.
You think
There was one.
Okay.
There was. I
We
will say
were.
there was one that Kiara just kind of said what the letters were, and I was like dead wrong. But usually you guys did a good job.
I'm weak.
Like trying to think about what these letters could say. Yeah.
I was really
Yes.
trying. I was like,
Yeah.
if I'm in this game, I do want to give it my
Yes.
all.
Yeah.
And if
but
you're
it
Irish,
still wasn't good
Celtic,
enough,
Gaelic,
apparently.
and you're offended by this,
So
tough. Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
We're probably pronouncing
Yep.
everything wrong.
Yep.
My bad.
We're just admiring your culture.
We love
Literally,
it.
like how the
It's
frick
true.
Oh
do
my
you spell
gosh,
these?
how the frick?
We love it so much.
Anyway, but thank you guys so much for listening. We really love doing this, and we love when you tell us how you feel about the show. So the show,
Yeah.
the show.
The show.
I don't know.
I like that.
Welcome to our
Okay,
show.
That's fine.
Welcome to our show.
Come on to the podcast. No,
but
we love
yeah,
you guys listening.
Send
in.
us an email at itsbeenforeverpod@gmail.com, or you can send us a DM on Instagram. We love to hear from you guys. And if you ever have ideas for topics, tell us. We'd love to know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there anything else we need to say? Did I cover all the bases?
I think it sounded good.
We're going on tour this spring.
I
from
forgot.
We're going on tour
We
to
are.
Tampa,
You
Florida.
forgot our tour?
Actually, we're going on tour in
Excuse me?
Sarasota.
Actually, we kind of are. So the three of us and our other two college friends, we're doing a little reunion.
We are
going to
do a little reunion.
Honestly, I'm
So
so
there'll be some
excited.
That would be
content
fun.
together. It'll
actually, this
so
would be
much
fun. If you guys have questions for us, send us an email,
Yeah.
and maybe we'll ask the group
Yeah.
some of these questions to
Yeah.
bring back on the pod.
Yeah.
That would be kind of a fun little
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, as always, we just love you guys and thank you for listening. And tune in next Wednesday for a brand new episode.
Or
it's gonna be
else.
great.
Morning, evening, or night.
Or
whatever.
else.
Or night.
Or
I don't know
not.
where did that come
Whoa.
from?
A
lot of
I don't know.
different,
I don't know. It's time to
accents
go.
in this.
Night.
Lots
Night.
of different accents.
You know what I'm saying? Night.
Hey, I'm trying to sleep here.
It's like,
Hey.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
why does that remind
they
me of
were
Home Alone? I don't
roommates.
know. Anyways, and then they were roommates. But we love you guys. Talk to you later. See you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.